Well, hello there, guys. This is Stephanie in the Soul Sister Monarch channel. How are we doing? All right, so I know I've been away for a while. My youngest son, his lease was up on his apartment, so we had to move him. So I was a little busy with that going on. So anyways, just did the fire signs a few minutes ago, and wow. We're clearing out. I had to take a break because that reading made me super duper angry. That was crazy. So you guys are my fire Cuspers. This is for the Cancer Leo Cusper signs. So let's hope that I'm not going to use, I changed decks because I don't even want to use those cards. Hopefully with our other deck here, we are going to come up with a much better reading, okay? Because it was repulsive. That's really all I could say. The things that were coming up in there, repulsive. It wasn't even, I just say it wasn't even worth the read. But the information needs to get out so the people are exposed. And so my dear fire signs do not get hurt. And they're aware. So even though sometimes these readings are really hard for those of us that have channels to deliver, and believe me, we would much rather every time we channel, we read the cards, give messages, we would much anytime do beautiful messages. But sometimes we have to deliver the harder ones, and when you tap into that energy, it can make you really angry because you just can't understand possibly how people can do some of the things they do to other people. It just, especially if there's kids involved, which I picked up on a child in this reading, and sacrifice, and I don't know, some other stuff that just, I don't understand. I don't get it. But this is a part of us trying to take down the human trafficking rings, secret societies, just the people out there that they might not be involved in any of that stuff, but they do similar things that these types of people do, and it's corrupt. It's foul. It doesn't belong in our world with the rest of us that could never think of hurting children, another person, animals, elderly, you know, all those kinds of things. So anyways, I got sage burn. We'll get some Palo Santo going. Get some protection here. But so anyways, I was really excited to do that reading, and then we tapped in and I was like, oh Lord, here we go. Why? But some of us have been chosen to do these kinds of readings and to tap into this energy, because if we don't, these people won't be caught and they won't stop. So as hard as it is to get these messages across, it has to be done, unfortunately. So anyways, with that being said, let's get on with the reading, okay? All right, guys. So I hope you're having a beautiful summer, lots of fun, doing wonderful things. And then you guys are really happy, getting out in nature, getting yourselves grounded and earthed. So that's really important right now for a lot of people. Lionsgate has opened the portal. Those of us that are twin flames, part of that whole thing, with or without your twin flame, if you're on your journey, you're on your path, you're in. If you're not, and you chose to go the other direction, to not be a part of it, then that's what you do. You go. A lot of people are upset. I've got a lot of emails and things about, well, my twin flame's not with me. They're worried that they won't get the upgrades, the ascensions, that they won't, if that person's not with them, then they won't complete their journey, or the journey is incomplete without them. No, because it's always about you no matter what. No matter what, if you have a twin flame or not, your job foremost is your journey, about you. Your twin flame has their journey as well about them. You are supposed to come together and get on the journey at some point together in unity, because we are here to help usher in the new earth, the new world that's coming, and all of the beautiful things. It's called the Grand Rising. So there's the twin flames are needed because there's a mass amount of people that are barely starting to awaken and figure out who they are spiritually, what their journey, their path is, their purpose. And it's rough when you first start on it. You just don't go through one awakening and boom, there you are. It's years and years and years of stuff. And so that's why it's so important as a twin to get on your path, on your journey, and get with all the others. And like I said, whether or not your twin is with you, you take the journey. If you reject it, that's your priority, that's your business. You don't even have to go along it. You can just not do it. And you'll be served up a different path, a different journey, okay? So anyways, let's move forward. I do have down, you have to go down and start at the very bottom of my videos and work up, but I do have videos talking about Lionsgate, what that's all about. So some of you, if you're interested in that, start at the bottom, start going through my videos, listening to them. There's a ton of information about a year and a half ago about Lionsgate and that whole thing. So eventually I'll put another video up about it. But like I said, if you want to venture into those old videos, hear some of that stuff. There's a ton of stuff about transformation, awakening, and getting on your path, okay? All right, well, let's get going. Let's see what we can get for my Cancer, Leo, Cuspers. All right, Spirit, tell us. What's the message tonight? What's our beginning message? All right, we got 2 cards here. Oh, just like the fire signs, we're in reverse already. All right. All right. The Hermit. Knight of Cups. Okay. Well, somebody was in Hermit mode. They're coming out. Could be a Virgo. Or it just could be this Knight of Cups that's in, hold on here. Yeah, okay. So, we have a Knight of Cups. Was in Hermit mode. They've come out, but they are in reverse. So, this is not good. This is a mentally disturbed individual. Yep. And they have no love. See that? 6 of Cups in reverse. So, that's that's soulmate energy. Can be twin flame too. Some people may read it that way. But that's definite soulmate energy. Beautiful love. It's in the reverse. But we have a Knight of Cups here. He's coming out. My guess is he's panicked. There's something going on. He's coming out of out of hiding because he's trying to save his ass. Because I said back in the beginning of the fire signs, it's with their reading, it's definitely cover your ass mode. Okay, so this is Hermit. So when we go into Hermit mode, I call it, we put ourselves in timeout. This is where you gain wisdom and knowledge. Some people will be working on their modalities, their gifts, their passions, their goals. It can be divine wisdom, historic religion. So it can be anything that somebody is studying to gain knowledge on. It's usually spiritual. This Knight of Cups energy, this is a very immature energy. I'm not sure if this is a child of yours or this is a past soulmate I keep hearing. But this person's disturbed. Okay, so this is somebody, when they're night energy like this, they are going to come in fast and they're going to try to get you off track. They're going to try to mentally distort your view of them. Not of them, of the situation maybe you had with them. This is somebody that is highly manipulative, mentally and emotionally. Their goal is to get you to whatever your intuition's telling you, whatever you believe you know is right, whatever you know has been done that may have been wrong to you. This person wants to come in and they want to scramble all that. They want to cast an illusion over you, okay? This person likes to juggle, okay? This person sits up on their, what would you call it? They sit up on their perch, and they juggle. This energy loves to juggle people. Oh yeah, their karma is being served big time to this person. So this is them juggling. They think they got the world at their feet. They don't. They don't. This is a very fast moving energy. This is my dragon deck. I love this deck. And I don't know, I just picked it for you guys because this is the fiery side of you guys. Yeah. This is, gosh, you guys. This is somebody you need to steer away from. This is somebody you need to steer away from. Okay. We'll figure out. Hold on in a minute. We're going to find out if this is a child or this is somebody who doesn't have strength. Yeah, maybe have a Leo here. You have Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces energy on board. We got Virgo energy. We got we got you guys, Leo, Sag, and Aries, because now we got a Knight of Wands out here. We got a Knight of Cups and a Knight of Wands. Ugh, that's like the last reading, I'm afraid. 8 of Swords. Ooh, somebody's not conflicted anymore. A 10 of Wands, that's like down for the count. That's everything. That's carrying the load up at the top of the hill and collapsing. And it's like, I can't do any more at all. Okay, so let me show you these cards. So, this is our Knight of Cups energy. This is the Knight of Cups upright, but it came out in reverse. Very mentally disturbed human being right here. I showed you the 2 of Wands. Here's the Wheel of Fortune. It came out in reverse. This is stuck in a karmic cycle. We have Strength. This is Leo energy. Somebody doesn't have any strength right now. And then we have Knight of Wands energy, which is the player. This is like the Joker of the deck to me, the Knight of Wands. They're a complete joke. This person, the only thing they have going for them, they think, is their wand. And this is somebody that wants to come in really fast, sleep with you, take what you've got, and leave. This Knight of Cups is more into playing mental, emotional games. This is the person that comes in, they love bomb you to death, and then they ghost you for 10 days. And then they come back and go, what do you mean I ghosted you? You didn't answer your phone. You didn't respond to this text. You're like, I didn't ever get any. Oh, yeah. This person will lie and believe their own lies. And by the time they're done, mentally tormenting you, screwing you up, it's like mind fuckery to the hill. You will feel bad for them at the end of the conversation. You will actually end up believing their bullshit. So, bad energy. We've got 8 of Swords. So either this is you guys or this was them in the past. But this energy is reversed now. So this is not conflicted. This is not tormented. This isn't nightmares anymore. This isn't going back and forth going, did I make a good decision? Did I make a bad decision? I mean, what did I do? 10 of Wands. This is like, time up, over, you're at the end of the road. There's nowhere left to go. This is like all your decisions, your choices with passion that have gone horribly wrong. So when it's in the reverse like this, it's over, it's done. This is mostly past energy. This is the end of the road. This is somebody that's hit their limit. They can't take anymore. I mean, look at it. It's exploded. Okay? This is all your options gone completely wrong. Okay, I want to find out. Hold on. All right, get our pendulum out because All right, hold on. All right, let's calibrate this. Okay, Spirit. Is my name Stephanie Vigas? Thank you. Please clear. Okay, Spirit. Is this Knight of Cups, Knight of Wands the same person? No. Oh my gosh, okay. Clear out, please. Okay, so we got... Okay, hold on. Now I want to ask something else. So we got two energies here, okay, that are completely separate from each other. Okay, Spirit. Are these teenagers, Spirit, that we're dealing with here? Okay. All right, so we have a Knight of Cups. Oh boy. So you may have a son or a daughter, and they're in this Knight of Cups energy in the reverse. They need some help, big time. And then we got a Knight of Wands energy here. It can be daughter or son. And they also need some serious help, okay? So this Knight of Cups is coming out of hiding, coming out of, I just heard illusions, putting themselves in timeout. This, Knight of Cups, excuse me, this Knight of Wands doesn't have any strength right now. Does not have any strength. So this lined up perfect, actually. So we got two stories for you guys. Now, this can be, I don't know, Cuspers, you could have two children that you're having difficulties with right now. Oh, sorry. It's like, I just want to get some videos out for you guys. Or this could be two different people, and one story is one child, one's another family. So put it where it resonates. Don't make it fit. If it's not your story, it's not. In here can be parts of your story, so just take what's meant for you, what you resonate with, let the rest go. Don't force anything to fit, guys, okay? All right, so I want to start over here. So we have this Knight of Cups. They're coming out of hermit mode. They put themselves in timeout. They're coming out, but they are not upright. This is a person, like I told you, they need some serious... They're going to manipulate you. This is a child that's going to try to manipulate the hell out of you, but they're juggling. So this could be juggling jobs. This could be juggling lies. This could be... I just heard they're juggling a con, so I don't know. You'll know what that means, but they're receiving, or they're going to receive, some major karma, and they have pushed themselves back in their south node, and they are in a past life pattern that is not gonna be good for them, unfortunately. So then we have another child here, Knight of Wands. So this Knight of Cups could be oh gosh, I'm sorry, Scorpio, Cancer, or Pisces. This Knight of Wands energy down here, this teenager, this could be an Aries, Leo, or Sag of yours, and they don't have any strength. They're exhausted. I'd be too when you're in this Knight of Wands energy. It's awful energy. This is a slut, or this is a tornado. I don't know, but this is this is not a good energy. This person in the reverse like this means they've had multiple partners. They still do. They could be sick. They used to be in their head. They used to be confused because of all, everything that they've done. This has just produced nothing but problems. They've hit the wall. They've completely hit the wall. That's the Ten of Wands in reverse. Whatever it was is no longer. It is no longer. All right, so let's go back. We're going to put one story over here. So, I don't know. Like I said, this could be two different stories, or this can be one household with two teenagers, and this is going on with two different teenagers. Now, because they're knights, it doesn't mean that they're not feminines. This could be feminines in this knight energy. It's very plausible that this could be. So, could have some feminines in this knight energy, okay? Because obviously these people are in reverse. They're so off balance. So they could be more in their masculine energy than their feminine. If not, then these are masculine teenagers, males that are acting this way. Not listening to the universe or spirit. Whew. All right, this is... All right. So let's dig more into this story. Oh, okay. Someone's losing money. I heard they stole money. Yeah, Seven of Pentacles in reverse. So this is somebody that had a plan. Partnership. Several people involved. Everybody's losing in this deal. Everybody's losing. See that? That's working on your pentacles up there. Lining them up. Having a partnership. And made the wrong choices. So it will all be taken away. It's in the reverse. Yep. And then we have the Ten of Cups. This is one of the best cards in the deck, besides the Sun card. Or Six of Cups is good too. Two of Cups. But yeah, this is zero love. This is like having all this good time here, having fun. It's gone wrong. Seriously wrong. Okay. This is zero emotions. This is losing money, losing family, losing friends. Could even be losing a job. Yeah. So somebody got involved with the Queen of Wands in reverse. So this is bothersome. Okay? Is so there's no other energy here that one of your children has got involved with, and it's a Queen of Wands in reverse. This is by far, this is the crazy lady gone wrong. This is the lady that dives deep into things they ought not, they shouldn't have. This is somebody that uses their lower extremities to get their way. So they had a really, really good time for quite a while there. Yeah. But this person is mentally disturbed too. This Queen of Wands in reverse. This is someone that has a mattress strapped on their back and a drive-through between their legs. The universe has been trying really, really, really hard to get your child's attention, and nope, not gonna have it, not gonna listen. So the universe is stepping in, taking their own action. Yeah, wow. So somebody wanted to escape this situation, get out of this situation. That's why karma is being served here, because somebody was trying to get out of this situation, take off, get away. This is wanting to escape, run off, get the hell out of Dodge. The water Uber, nope, they've been stopped. Then you got Five of Cups here. Five of Cups is also in reverse. This is just, when they were in hermit mode, this was crying over spilled milk. hot and cold energy, push and pull, ghosting energy. This is wanting to go backwards, but you can't. So it's over though. It's in the reverse. So secrets are out. Everything's out. So I don't know if this is an older woman that has been having sex with a underage or minor energy, but something's not right here. Judgment is in reverse. This is karma again. This is like a double dose of karma. So since I just said that, I have a very bad feeling that that's what we're dealing with here. An age gap of people that's very, very inappropriate. So, all right, let's, all right. No, I don't want that deck. Hold on. I want this. All right. It's Queen of Wands, Spirit. Give me some more on this Queen of Wands in reverse. Secrets. The Moon card just came up. Secrets. There's things done under the moon. This person's been highly manipulated. Yeah. Ah! Look at the bottom. Oh, shoot. I have a feeling that was going to happen. Okay. Okay, guys. Sorry about that. I'm not sure the battery was going low and it kind of stopped, so we may have had a long break there because I had to go find the charging cord. But anyways, okay, let's get back to this. This is an underage situation with, oh gosh, with an older female energy. It's a Lover's card. Judgment. And the Devil. However, there will be justice. somebody was acting a damn fool. But this cycle is going to be over. However, there's going to be a tower. And somebody is going to be bringing in some news. And you're going to have strength to deal with this. Oh, boy. So, that's that story for one person. That's one kid here. So, let's move on to the next. Gosh, I was hoping something good. All right. I don't know. I guess this is the time of exposure right now, guys. There's things that have to come out. So I hope whoever this is that's been messing around with one of your kids, they need to, this bridge between these two needs to be blown to shreds. Just saying, as this person may have your child into something that they thought in the beginning it was all fun, but not now. No. This has become super duper serious now. So, all right. Let's move on to the next situation. So, this is where we have the Knight of Wands. This person is out of strength. They're exhausted. They just don't have it in them anymore. They're played out. They could have something going on with them that they need to see a doctor about. So it's a good idea to get this person or this child in to see a doctor, okay? I just heard something's on fire down there. So they can't take it anymore. This is blowing up in their face. It's over. The lies, the secrets, the load is just too much, too hard to carry. So, all right, what do we got here? I'm sorry, I hate delivering these messages, but man, they have to come out. Okay. Bottom of the deck. Whew. The Star. Somebody thought they were quite the star. The specimen, I heard. Someone thought they were quite the specimen. All right, hold on. I gotta turn my fan on. This room gets a little hot. All right, guys. Maybe somebody's heated. I just heard somebody's heated. So, I don't know. Maybe you guys are finding this information out. We got 9 of Pentacles. So, this is another situation. And I don't know. I mean, somebody could have been offered money. But it's in the reverse. It's being taken away. Whoo! Somebody was in some major peacock energy. Arrogant. So, see that? So somebody offered somebody something. Somebody thought they were going to get away with whatever this is, and nobody was going to find out. Oh my God, now there's a page. We got a page of Pentacles here now. Ooh, this one's even worse. 5 of Pentacles. We got 9 of Pentacles. Page of Pentacles. Everything's in the reverse. Oh, Lord. Four of Pentacles energy. This is holding on too tight. This is this money situation. Holding on too tight about money. It's in the reverse, so can't hold on to that anymore because this is all losing money. There's an offer of money, and then so somebody offered up a page energy to this knight in reverse, basically sold them a con, an illusion. Just heard distortion. And then we got the Nine of Wands in reverse. So this is like, oh my, this is like everything going wrong. This is like blowing up in your face. This is like an explosion. It's being exposed. So whatever this is, it's getting exposed. And it might be me being the one that exposes it. This was a third-party situation. It is now over. And see those cups on this card? They're empty. So it was empty from the get-go, but being a teenager, you're not going to know that. No, you're not going to know it. Not going to know it at all. Seven of Cups. So this is the worst offer of all in the deck. I can't stand the Seven of Cups. It's like Seven of Wands. Anyways, these are options. These are choices. And there's always one in there that is extremely tempting and extremely toxic. But you're going to do them all because they're all there. So this is somebody that has just played the fool too long and went way too far. So it's out in the open now. Everybody's talking about it. Lots of gossip. Yep. Five of Wands in reverse. This is the battle. The battle over several people. This is my Battle of the Bitches card. So this is just, oh Lord. Alright, so we got a lot of earth energy here. So there could be a Taurus, Capricorn, Virgo involved. We know there's a Leo, a Sag, or an Aries. There's more Leo energy here. There's Scorpio. Scorpio, Cancer, Pisces. We've got that twice on the board. Wow. So this is one of your teenagers that got themselves involved. They were bribed. I just heard they were bribed. They were bribed. They were sold a lead balloon. Okay, let's just put it that way. It's a dead end. They believed that it wasn't. It could be that somehow somebody offered them something that was so unrealistic, but they didn't care. There's so much passion here that went on, so they thought that, they're in the clear. Tell me more about this. Tell me more, Spirit. Give me some more answers, please. It's crazy readings right now. Ugh. Page of Cups. So, like I said, that's a couple of, it was offered up, but it was in the reverse. So, like I said over here, or was it? Yeah, these cups are empty. So, it was an illusion. This is an illusion. An illusion. Hierophant in the reverse. Taurus energy. This is trouble. It's trouble. Underneath Six of Wands, there will be no victory. There's not going to be any victory here. So, this is, unfortunately, there's going to be legal pending proceedings. This is in the reverse. So, somebody promised somebody that whatever they got involved in, that they were going to be fine. It'll be okay. Don't worry about it. We'll take care of it, I heard. You'll be fine. Just do this. So, we got a Leo here. We got a Virgo. And we got the karmic wheel turning. And we got a High Priestess. So my guess is that you guys as parents had an inkling of what was going on. You intuitively knew something was off. It wasn't right. Just something was wrong. Something was wrong. But they kept trying to manifest because they thought with all of what was promised to them, they thought they were going to be the magician and they were going to manifest the sun. I mean, this is like, the sun card is the best card, one of the very best cards in the whole deck. If not, it is. So that, I told you there was an illusion promised to them, and there was money. I don't know how much money they got, but or if they ever did receive it. But I just heard for sexual services. So I don't know. I don't know if this is your child or your teenager that got themselves wrapped up into something. I don't know if these are two of your kids in the same household that was manipulated by one Queen of Wands, and I mean, this can be that story for one person, and this could be two other different households with this going on. Somebody's in hangman mode right here. Somebody's in hangman mode. It's Sagittarius energy. They don't know what to do. So they figure if they stay in hangman mode, they'll just keep the wheel going. And I heard they'll ride the wave. And they'll get to the sun and they'll be the magician. But no, they won't. Here's the Hierophant energy again. So this is Taurus energy again. I just heard again, legal proceedings, legal proceedings. Let's see. Legal proceedings, legal proceedings. I don't like this. I don't like this at all. Alright, we're going to use this deck. This gives us answers. These little... This is my little... my mini... Lenormand deck. This person's tongue-tied. They don't know what to do. But we got the High Priestess energy out here. So like I said, this is you as a parent stepping into your intuition. This is like knowing something is off. Something isn't right about your child or children. And you're in hangman energy, not knowing what the hell they do. But you know there's going to... I mean, we got the Hierophant energy twice here. So somebody's in trouble. Somebody's in big time trouble. There is a teenager here in big time trouble. Well, the coffin's reversed. That's good. So they're in trouble, but at least whatever they're doing, it's not a death here, so that's good because had that coming up lately. I just heard fake pregnancy. Somebody may have lied to your child and told them that they were pregnant. Yeah. Fake pregnancy. Secrets. In the reverse. Coffin card here. That's a cycle over, done with. You know, it's in the reverse. So, we got the karmic wheel going. So, it's moving forward, but these secrets are coming out, and your child does not have protection, just so you know. Does not have protection. You need to beef up the protection around your child. Being watched. I just heard. Yep. There's a gentleman here involved. There's an older gentleman here involved, and you need to protect your child from this person. Yep. Ooh. Okay. So this mountain energy, this is the Ten of Wands in reverse, same as well, we already had it. So there's a snake in the midst. This is also transformation energy, but there's a snake here. It's also intuitive energy. It's also spiritual energy. Somebody would like to get some information out, but they're not able to do it. I don't know why we've gone longer on this side, but Spirit telling me, yeah, somebody wants to somebody's wrote a letter or text messages or emails, and for one reason or another they are being blocked. Okay? Might be a good thing, I don't know. There'd be a lot of things in that letter that are not supposed to come out, but it's being blocked. The letter, the information, the communication, it's being blocked. So this gentleman had a different idea. Okay? This is all about secrets. I can hear two people talking. And they're saying, don't tell the truth. Don't tell the truth. Whatever you do, don't tell the truth. I don't know what the hell that's about. But this is the lovebirds energy here. Oh. Alright, this is the bisexual energy. I don't want to go any further with this. So, alright, just so you know, there's a man here. He's bisexual, and your child here has been involved. Money was thrown at him to do something that they didn't want to do or ought not have done. So I don't want to go any deeper into that. If you need me to do personal reading, you know how to contact me. This is a hard reading. I don't like it at all. I didn't like the one before. Alright. So we're going to turn this around. I don't like this. This energy's... I don't feel very good now. I'm not liking this. I don't like what's coming over me. Alright, so let's pull, since we pulled, this is the Dragon Tarot, let's pull out my Dragon Oracles. Let's flip this. So, Spirit, what's going on with these stories we just had here, just came out? Let's give these families some protective energy. Use this reading with, please. Alright, these are dragon spirits that are with you right now, and your children, whether they're going through something. We know they're going through some hard stuff, but just to give you an idea what nobody can see that's out there trying to protect and help. Okay. So, at the bottom we got Sunshine Yellow Dragon. Helps you to help animals. Serve animals, heal, respect, and understand them. Get these children to tap in if they have animals at home, or get them a rescue. Or get them an emotional support dog to help them through this situation, okay? Animals are amazing healers, way better than any human being, okay? And they know and they sense when something's going on. At this time, somebody needs, tap in. There's an animal out there trying to guide and give support. In another situation, there may be an animal that you guys are ignoring in your family that needs attention, that may not be doing very good, okay? Yeah. I heard some other things, and nope, not going there. Alpha Dragon, harness the divine masculine power of creation. Destroy the old, visualize your dream, help to manifest a new world. Okay, so there's the yellow one. I love this card. It just reminds me of like Bambi and their baby, you know? I mean, look at there's Bambi there. And the dragon holding that. It's like, this is a comforting, loving, beautiful, healing energy. Here's the Alpha Dragon, okay? This is harnessing the divine masculine power of creation. That's there to help. Tap in, use it. Somebody knows how to tap into this. That's a part of these stories here. It's that older gentleman. And he uses his divine masculine energy to manipulate, create illusions for these teenagers. Oh, God, I hope this is not a part of the whole sex trafficking thing. All right, anyway. Emerald Dragon brings in healing and cosmic abundance. Good fortune is coming. Let your thoughts support your divine perfection. Align with your fifth dimension blueprint. Okay? So, we all have a blueprint. It's part of our soul journey. And this dragon is here trying to help with the healing and bringing in cosmic abundance. This is not material wealth. This is cosmic abundance, okay? This is trying to get your kids to tap in to their gifts, to listen. There's red flags everywhere, and they're ignoring them. Golden Atlantean Dragon. Woo. Helps you remember the wisdom of the golden Atlantis. Okay? This is the Awakening card. It brings back your knowledge, your gifts, your talents, and you reclaim your mastery of your crafts. So this dragon, when this comes up, this is talking about healing with crystals, okay? Go back and get in my playlist. There's some stuff on Atlantis and all that. If not, start researching. Maybe this is something that whatever the situation is that your family's going through or is going to end up going through or has gone through, maybe this is something you can tap into to get your mind off all the negative, find some positive, find some correlations somewhere. But definitely need to start working with crystals and healing, okay? All right, let's see. We have a message from Spirit. Dear you, check in occasionally with yourself about your motives behind actions you plan on taking, especially when you have an enigma in mind. Is the source of your motivation desire or entitlement? Maybe you're drawn to a certain path, person, place, or thing because you think it will bring you a feeling related to the outcome you seek, like safety or wholeness. Kind of weird because there's no protection here. Know that you will see a reflection in the outer world of the motive that drives you forward. Do you need a motive? Can you simply be pulled in the direction your soul calls you towards joy, discovery, growth, or adventure? Participating in something compelling and meaningful without trying to define it. If you can step forward, surrendered to whatever Spirit has in store for you, you will be amazed at how things turn out. Check your motives, then hand them over to Spirit. Everybody here wants the best for you. Life loves you more than you know. Okay? So this is your postcard from Spirit. All right, tribe. Check it out. All right, so we got some stuff going on. We're not super happy about here, so let's get some angel messages, okay? These are hard to hear ones. I'm sorry. They're hard for me to deliver, but the truth has to get out. Truth has to get out whether we like it or not, so... I just heard there's no love here. There's no love here. I don't know what. Anyway, somebody knows whatever that is about. We got number 7. We had number 7 in the cards as well. So this is 2 7s now. Let's look up the number 77. Number 7 is a very spiritual number. It's about being on path with your spiritual journey, and it's having confidence and believing in yourself. It's I am brilliant, okay? You possess a very refined mind and a deep urge to uncover life's mysteries. Your ability to acquire vast knowledge on both the informational and spiritual planes gives you a greater awareness than most. Okay? Write this number down and use it, collective. Number 12, I am a visionary. Creativity is a driving force in my life. Your imagination is rich and you are able to express your feelings and insights in unique ways that others can benefit from. Okay? Write it down. Number 17, I am independent. The quality of work you can produce when you're going at it alone is almost unbelievable. You are as independent as you are ambitious, capable of performing every step of the way with efficiency, focus, and skill. Okay? Another beautiful card. Okay, get you guys a couple more messages. I keep hearing we've got some serious depression going on here, which, I don't doubt at all. So maybe seek some counseling. I don't know, whatever you think is best for you and your family. You're the only one that will know. No one else will know. I just heard battered woman. Battered woman. So you can get, if you're not getting the help you need from the legal system, from the directions that you're going in, there are different, in each city, because I've had to use it before, there are, I can't think of the word right now. There's people that are proactive. And, for instance, I had a situation where my second husband had, our marriage was over. I mean, he was physically, mentally abusive, and his final blow was punching my 3-year-old son in the face and blowing the cartilage out both sides of his nose. So, in doing that, advocate, there it is, advocate. He took a job in another state, and he would try to come home and get my son, but he was never on time. When he'd come home, he'd be on all kinds of crazy drugs and drunk, and so of course I'd call the cops and not let him take him, and sometimes they would make me let him go, and he would come back. Just is awful. Just what my baby went through when I wasn't there, I don't know. But finally, he quit showing up and this and that, and I was grateful. But he would call and leave messages after messages, and I would, I had them on my recorded because, he left them. But I had at least 30 different messages of him threatening to kill me and my dad, how he was going to do it, blah, blah, blah. And every time he'd call and leave these messages, of course, I had to live in all kinds of fear. I mean, hearing these messages, wait till you turn the key in your car and you blow up. I mean, just crazy nutto stuff. But he was out of his mind. But anyway, I'd call the cops, call them to come, Sandy City Police. And they would come, listen to the messages, and then they'd write a report. But they wouldn't do anything. Not a damn thing. And so finally, I'd had enough. And especially after what had happened to my son, so I got an advocate for, abused women and in Sandy City. And because they just wouldn't issue a protective order for me and my son. So finally, I had this advocate go to court with me and got which is called a guardian ad litem for your child. And that's for your child. It's not for you. It's not for the other parent. They are there for the child, the best interest of the child, and the child only. So anyway, they this lady went to court with me, and she went in and told the judge, if you don't give this woman and her son and her old a protective order, which we ended up getting a lifetime protective order, said these people are going to end up dead, and then we as their group of advocates, we're going to sue you, judge. You should have seen how fast that got signed and taken care of. And it wasn't a pretty deal. When he got served, my dad was there, made sure that. But, yeah. So I'm telling you this because this may be a situation here where somebody has been abused and they're afraid to speak up, or they have. And unfortunately, the whoever's supposed to be protecting this person, whether it's cops, family, or whatever, maybe whatever's needed isn't happening, or you go in and you ask for help, and because they'd always tell me, well, he's got to hurt you physically before we can do anything. I'm like, he's leaving messages, how many messages in a row explicitly saying how he's going to kill me. I mean, what more do you need? He's left it on the recorder. You can hear it, and he's got to actually touch you. He finally did, and that made things even be cemented more into action. But like I said, maybe that's what you need to do to help your child out. Or if this is you in this situation and you're watching the channel, this is happening to you, maybe this is what you need to do, is go get an advocate, okay? But there are advocates out there for abuse. They're very willing to step up to the plate when you can't get lawyers and judges and different people to do their part, which they're supposed to protect, especially when there's children involved. Especially when there's children involved, okay? So, just so you know, it's out there. Every city has it. Just call your city hall or whatever county you live in. Explain your situation. They'll hook you up with an advocate. And this was a long time ago this happened to me. So I can only imagine now, they probably have some really great programs put in place. In fact, the other day I was going through, files and folders and, oh my gosh, holding on to certain things that I have had forever and ever and ever. And I came across that folder that they gave me, the Sandy Advocate, Sandy City. And I went to Sandy City, and they, hooked me up with this gal, amazing woman. I mean, we could have ended up dead if it wasn't for her. Because everybody else that was reporting it to just didn't seem to care. So they're more concerned when they came to my house every damn time to write down one of these messages or try to get my ex-husband to not take my son when he'd show up drunk off his ass or freaked out, tweaked out on who knows what. They were more concerned about fighting over, because one side of my street was Sandy City, the other side was Unified, and they were more worried when they came up to my house, who's supposed to take the call? I mean, it was a complete joke. But anyways, just so you have a resource out there and you need one, and there's tons of free services out there too if money's an issue. So you guys are going to be getting a blessing from the Divine Mother. A previously closed door now opens. This is a blessed and fortunate time for you. But be mindful, humble, and grounded. Feel your connection to the earth, feel her energy and love in your heart, and know that you are eternally blessed by the Divine Mother. Okay, we have another blessing. I got to show you the back. I love the back of these cards. Isn't that beautiful? So this is from the Divine Mother. Then we have a blessing in a relationship. A current relationship is reflecting something that is wounded inside you. A wound from long ago, perhaps even from a past life. Look within, Find the part of you that is wounded and send it love. All will heal and you will be stronger and wiser for it. Okay, so this has to go with this reading, that's for sure. Another beautiful card, though. A blessing on a relationship. So, reach out. Do whatever you have to do to protect your children. I'm not kidding, guys. The blessing of questioning. Examine and identify any belief that stems from an irrational fear. Ask yourself, do I still need this? If the answer is no, then replace it with a trusting, more loving belief. Blessing flow to you. As soon as you do this, set yourself free. A lot of tree energy here. So there's a lot of grounding energy. And when trees are up, it's about wisdom. It's about a firm foundation. It's about being rooted, okay? All right. You guys have waited so long this week to get your reading out. I really appreciate it. Really love all you being a part of our tribe. And I'm going to get some fun videos up as well. I don't know how this reading ended up going this way tonight because I had a plan to do it different for you Cuspers, but Spirit just takes over and I take the ride with them. So, all right, let's get a couple little angel messages. All right. Got an angel of miracles. Yay! Since you guys are the end, we're going to get some fairy dust cards. Sorry guys, I've been seeing you on camera for a while. There's a reason. You watched my story, followed it for the last, how going on year and a half, 2 years now. I don't know. You'll understand. When there's people that are going to be put behind bars, then you'll start seeing my face again. And once my there's a very dangerous doppelganger. I have one doppelganger, very dangerous, copycat. She's pretty harmless. She's just a mental midget. But there's a group of people that have been after me for quite some time. They think they're going to get away with stealing all my stuff. And I don't show myself for various reasons that I don't have to explain to you guys. So anyways, eventually you'll see me back behind. It's been a long time since you haven't seen me on camera. And it's for protection of myself. Anyway. Eventually we will be there. So inspiration, validation. Okay, we got inspiration. Okay, we got validation. Angel of miracles is out there working with your families. There's gonna need to be a lot of forgiveness in these situations. There will be clarity. You need to believe. Fire sign energy. Ooh, you got a universal angel here too. This is awesome. Intimacy has been involved, which we already know about. And reach for the stars. So when this intimacy card comes up with the angels, that means there needs to be a bunch of healing where intimacy has been involved inappropriately. Okay, 4-leaf clovers. You have found a 4-leaf clover. Unlucky times will soon be over. Okay. Let's give you a couple more fairies. I have one special card at the end for you guys. I got the fairy that says... Oops. And that one go. Whoop. Thought it flipped. I guess it did. Gotta be another flipper in there. Alright. We got shake it off. If you fall and others cheer, just shake it off and walk with cheer. Portals. This goes with Lionsgate open right now. But a lot of you, if you're not even on the twin flame journey, there's other portals that some of you, you're on your spiritual journey, and you are having portals open for you. Okay. Where do we play? In nature, that's where the garden gate will take you there. So get out in nature, and you might be hiking, walking around, and you're going to feel this beautiful, calming, peaceful energy. There are portals that you don't see out in nature that you can walk through and not even know it. You'll feel it if you're awake, and you're spiritually inclined, you'll know. Peace. Friends and family and those who care, peace is yours today to share. Okay? So, you guys are going to have some peace coming. You're going to have healing for your families. You just hang in there, you believe, and you love the hell out of these children that have been harmed or hurt or whatever situation they've been in. Realize, I don't believe, I didn't get any energy that off of these cards with these teenagers, that they're the ones that have the bad intentions necessarily, or the, what's the right word? I feel everybody was manipulated. There was a lot of manipulation. So it ended up putting them in reverse. So when I explained the cards and what the energies are when they're in reverse, what the characteristics are, the personality types, that was not their doing. They were manipulated. They were sold. They were sold a fable, a story, a promise that never intended to be fulfilled. All right, here we go. So this is my herbology deck, okay? So we got Lady's Mantle. Ooh, Lady's Mantle is a great perennial. Okay, so if you have Lady's Mantle in your yard right now, I want you, if it's bloomed, or I want you to go cut this down. You are going to use this as a healing agent, okay? Hold on. Dun, dun, dun. Thought I saw it. Maybe I passed it. I love Lady's Mantle. It's cool looking. It is a perennial, which is awesome. You're going to use it, though. You're going to use it to help people, to heal in your family. Dun, dun, dun. I use comfrey all the time. Okay. Comfrey, I used to grow it. I can't grow it where I'm living right now because I don't have a big enough area, because it can take off and get extremely huge. And comfrey is amazing. You can treat. My oldest son played sports. I take the leaves and I put them on his bruises. If you tear tendons, ligaments, you sprain yourself, you bruise. You can take the giant leaves of the comfrey and you can put them on the different spots, and it pulls everything out. I had a boyfriend. He broke some ribs. He fell down and he broke his ribs, and it was bad, the bruising and the pain. And I made a paste out of the comfrey and put that all over him with some other herbs. I mixed in that and made my own ointment up. And then you take saran wrap and wrap that person. And within hours, you could see the bruising. It was being pulled out of him, like extracted. And you know, when you have broken ribs and things like that, it hurts to breathe. It's very, very painful. Then I made him a tea with it, and he would drink the tea. And because we were worried that he was going to end up with like pneumonia, because that can happen a lot when you break your ribs. Um, and so he kind of caught a cold, but I was having him drink that tea. It wasn't that far. I can't remember how long it took, but I got him all cleared up, nice and cleared up and healed up. So, but people that have pneumonia, walking pneumonia, bronchitis, you can take the comfrey leaves, you dry them out, and then you just put them in a tea bag and you make tea and you drink that, and that got respiratory issues. It can even help with people that are asthmatic, but it works. It really, really works. Okay, so you guys, you got Ladies Mantle. Okay, this is about fortitude. See that card? It's beautiful. Okay, so Ladies Mantle will be there when you're ready to wrap a blanket around your shoulders. Call in her protection. Enter the dark forest. She whispers, you can make it through this lifetime. Your soul is whole, and no matter what pains or abuse the physical world throws at you, you have integrity of spirit. She's particularly wise in cases of trauma. Imagine that. Murmuring the names of the roads that will carry you through and out of those dark woods. Lady's Mantle doesn't demand, she waits, knowing you'll find both bravery and fortitude within. She never loses faith in your strength, and with her help, neither will you. So, you guys can, if you don't have any Ladies Mantle growing in your yard, not everybody would, duh. But anyways, if you do, the plant is really cool. This kind of gives you, let's see the plant. Like I said, it's a perennial. It comes back in your yard every year. There's still nurseries open. You could go get one, a perennial, plant it in your yard, and that's gonna put some protection around your house. If not, you can go over to Good Earth. Good Earth has all kinds of dried herbs, and you can take the dried herbs, and you can put them in organza bags or organic little bags, all the herbs dried up, and you can put those in different places. You can put them in all the four corners in your house. You can put a bag in every room, and that will help with protection. You can put one by all the entrances of your doors. You can put Ladies Mantle in your pillowcase for protection from people sending dark energy at night, or trying to get into your dreams, or send you nightmares, or if you're a person that is, you suffered severe trauma, this will help ease with that trauma, okay? All right, let's go on. Here we go. Okay. And then the ritual. To begin to build your fortitude, play the and then game by taking an imaginary journey through your own worst fears. I have to pause here and reassure you that imagining scary things does not call them into being. While your thoughts do shape your reality, it's because thought directs action, not because mere thinking shifts the foundation of the universe. So you guys understand that, right? You can have thoughts, you can put them in action, and you can start to manifest them. But physically, if you don't put it into action, it's just a universal law that got sent out there, okay? And those of you that are big time into manifesting, if you're sending out affirmations, you're sending out things that you're trying to manifest in forms of words out to the universe, if you're redoing the same thing every day, you're stopping that manifestation you put out there, and you're restarting it. So don't do that. You got to change it up. If you're big into doing that, just a little helpful hint, okay? All right, back to your journey. Let's see. Let's see. Okay. I would just say this again. While your thoughts do shape your reality, it's because thoughts direct action, not because mere thinking shifts the foundation of the universe. Back to your journey through the forest of your fears. This is both scary and enlightening. On the on the one hand, you'll be imagining your worst nightmares. On the other hand, you'll see that you have the skills and fortitude you need to make this journey ready. What's your biggest fear? It is that a loved one will die, or you'll lose your house or your job. Maybe you're afraid of never finding love at all, or of your partner having an affair. Whatever this thing is, imagine it's already happened. Then ask yourself, and then. For instance, you might dread your mother's death. Imagine this has happened and ask yourself, and then. And then I can't stop crying. And then keep repeating, and then. Because the and then moves you on to progress past the fear. Okay? So as you unpack your fears and unspool possible futures, the game isn't over until you're out of the woods and your answers no longer terrify you. Okay, reflection. Face your shadow. Okay, we all have a shadow side. You'll hear me talk about the dark night of the soul, working on your shadow side. So everybody has a shadow side. So that's your reflection here, is your shadow side. When we avoid our shadows and our shadow side, or we fear going to the dark night of the soul, it's often because we feel we lack the strength to face them. We believe that they will overpower our light, and that our life will change irrevocably, and we doubt we have the fortitude to deal with that. Lady's Mantle knows that isn't true. She knows unexplored dark spaces can become black holes, sucking out our happiness. Her faith is our strength. It's absolute. Do you doubt your ability to visit the dark forest in your dark, shadowy side and come out stronger and more whole? And then. Okay, guys? So, this goes with everything that was happening in this story tonight. It's beautiful. I know this was a lot to take in. I know there was some hard stuff you guys had to hear here. I'm so sorry. I would have much rather that these readings would have been different. Please go watch the fire sign reading, because there was a child in that one too that was involved. I don't know if there's any correlation between the fire sign one and you Cuspers, but you guys are all fire signs involved here, besides, Cancer, the Cancer side of you, which is the water sign. So you Cancer, Leo, Cuspers, you have a lot of water and you have a lot of fire. Those are you put those two together sometimes, and that can be very, very, combustive. So think about everything that's said here. If it's not your story, don't force it. Don't start trying to make it be either, because you don't want it to be. So if it is, it's delicate. This is a very hard subject matter that we spoke about. If you guys need to get help for your family, make sure you do it for your kids, and make sure that you're going to need the help too. And if you don't take care of you during this time, you won't be able to take good care of your kids and get through this. But I know you guys can, because you're part of my collective. You're good people, or you wouldn't be a part of our tribe. So I wish the best to you. Personally, if you need an extended reading or a personal read on this, or you feel like you need more information, or you feel like this is part of your story, but not all of it, and you need, to reach out and get more, then contact me. That's what I'm here for. I'm here to help, okay? And my Reiki services, they're open, and so if any of you need that, contact me, or you want to come get a one-on-one reading in person with me, I would love, love, love to do that for you. So I've got my Reiki room back up and full swing. It's this room now, and I'd love to help. So I'm going to send you guys, I'm going to light a special candle for all you fire signs and water signs tonight, because there's just some serious energy that I tapped into, and I know it's hard for a bunch of you. So before I go to bed, I'm going to light some white candles and usher the angels and spirit guides in to oversee the collective and to help heal and help bring some love and light and peace to you guys and your families. So I'm so, so sorry once again if these are any of your stories. But no, it's these stories, what has happened. And I know you guys can handle this. You're very strong people. If you need resources for things to get help with your family, for trauma, for abuse, any of this stuff, I've been through it. And I know how to seek out the proper people to get the proper help that you guys need. I'm here as a resource. I'd love to help. Get a hold of me. I will do everything in my power to help you guys out. Okay. Have a beautiful, wonderful rest of your week. And take good care of yourselves. All right. Shalom.